Somebody asked me recently about natural sharpening stones. Like this one right here is hard Arkansas, and here's a black Arkansas, right? I love a natural stone, the honing oil and everything else on it. I find them incredibly fun to use. Downside is they're not the highest grit. Like a hard Arkansas is probably going to be close to 1,500. This black Arkansas right here is probably going to be closer to like a 2,500 grit. So they're okay for maintenance and finishing, but I still recommend a good coarse diamond grit to get started. But we're going to do a little bit here. So you got to use honing oil, something of the sort, on natural stones. Otherwise it doesn't work at all. We're going to sharpen some D2 on it. And D2, of course, is a hard steel, so, we'll see how it goes with a natural stone here. Now, my knife actually is already sharp. All right. I was just slicing up some cardboard with it. So I figured, we'll use this and redo the edge on it just a little bit. So since it's already sharp, we're just going to really be refining that edge a little bit. Now, would I use a natural stone for an initial edge or something I need to reprofile? No, I would not. Will it work? Yeah, it'll work eventually. But the thing is, you're going to spend so much time trying to get there that is just not practical. Oh, but they do feel nice. All right, so we've done several strokes. I don't know how many. I wasn't really counting there. So let's see. Can the natural stone do D2? Yeah. So you see right there? Yeah, no, it is definitely removing material, creating a nice edge. Oh, but they are so much fun to use. All right. Let's move over to the black Arkansas. It's actually one of my favorite stones to use. I love how it just kind of glides when you're cutting. I'll probably put way more oil on there than I needed to, but that's all right. Nothing wrong with too much oil sometimes. It'll still do the trick. Oh, that glide is wonderful. Just how it passes over. Okay, there's not much better than using a natural stone. The thing about these natural stones right here, they were actually given to me by my father, who has since passed away. As a Christmas present, oh gosh, 5 years ago maybe. So I've always enjoyed using them for that reason. Part of it is, the smell. That honing oil on there is just brings back a lot of memories that I enjoy. It's a smell I've always enjoyed. So like I said, this stone is going to be closer to 2,500 grit. Great polishing stone. Oh, but they're so much fun to use. And the natural stones, they will last a long time. So even a higher grit Arkansas stone, you're still only going to be close to maybe 1,000 grit. These, like I said, they can profile, but it will take you a while to get there. And especially if you're just starting out with knife sharpening, the amount of times you're going to have to do it, the amount of times you're going to have to lock that wrist, and just keep that angle the same with every stroke will make it actually pretty challenging to get started with the natural stone. So let's see here. So as you can see here, yeah, kind of see a little bit on the paper towel right there where I just rubbed. Yeah, it's dark. Some of that's from the oil, some of that's from the material. So it is taking material off of my knife, which, like I said, this is a D2 steel. So it is tough. Alright, let's find the clean part of the paper towel here. That way we can really see. Yeah, so it is darker. So like I said, it does remove D2 steel off the knife. Not a lot, because like I said, it is a 2500 grit stone. Still dull. Now it's not dull, not paper towel sharp. Like I said, I was doing quite a few boxes with it. But sometimes I'll get these stones out just to give myself something to do. It is a mesmerizing sort of endeavor. It just is fun. I've never found anything quite like a natural stone as far as use goes. It's nothing quite like it. And for me, that's part of the joy of sharpening a stone. It's just peaceful and relaxing. And especially on this, some of that honing oil on the blade isn't going to hurt anything either, since it's not a stainless steel. I don't know what that is. We'll cut it. Yeah, it's sharp. We'll do a paper towel now. I don't know. Kind of find a clean spot on the paper towel here. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, it'll do that. Anyhow, I could sit here and do this for a while. Like I said, not so much to sharpen my knife, just because it's relaxing and fun. Alright, so I've done a few strokes there, and you can kind of see it is a nice shiny edge. It is sharp. So yeah, if you want to use natural stones, by all means go for it. There's nothing quite like a natural stone. Diamond stones are nice, the ceramics are nice, but the natural stone for me is just memory inducing. But like I said, if you're trying to profile, yes, it'll work, but it won't be great. If you're just getting into knife sharpening, natural stones, yes, it'll work, but probably not the best stone for you to get into for a first stone or something like that. Anyway, feel free to send me a like. Tell me what kind of stones you love using. Tell me if you've ever enjoyed a natural stone. We'll see you on the next video.